influencers are helping a lot of businesses to build brand loyalty and achieve more sales. It's easy to catch the audience's attention when the product or service is being shown by someone they follow or admire. In fact, it can be even more effective than brands doing it themselves. So, if you want to build brand awareness and reputation and reach wider audiences by launching influencer marketing campaigns, check out the following tips before you do so. These tips will help you achieve your goals and ensure a satisfactory campaign for both parties. Let's dive right into it. Let the influencer make content freely. One thing brands should keep in mind is that influencer marketing works because influencers have an authentic connection with their followers. This authenticity is what makes the audience listen to the recommendations delivered by them. This is why you should allow creative freedom when they're creating sponsored posts. This way, posts will be ensured to fit with the tone and direction of the creator's profile. Otherwise, inauthentic content will affect the creator's bond with the audience and could potentially hurt your brand's image. To avoid any of that, once you've determined that your chosen advocate matches your brand standards and speaks to your brand's mission, let the influencers work their magic. Each of them has their way to approach the audience, so try not to impose rules and be comfortable in handing over some control. This doesn't mean that you shouldn't maintain the oversight of influencer campaigns. Simply avoid micromanaging the influencers. Track your metrics. The only way to know if your campaign is working is to track its metrics. This will allow you to know what's working and what isn't, and make changes in your next campaign to improve results. On the one hand, determine which content worked better with your audience with the help of your influencers. Take note of the factors that made your campaign successful. On the other hand, we recommend you work with measurement tools specifically for influencer marketing and social media to create a clear picture of your ROI, or return on investment. There are dedicated influencer marketing software solutions that can help you simplify the process of tracking your metrics, among other services. Check out Influencity, a very complete influencer marketing platform. Try the free link in the description. Build long-term influencer relationships. Instead of only thinking of one-off sponsored posts, consider focusing on building longer-term relationships with influencers. This relationship will be beneficial to both parties. As a brand, it ensures you that the influencer will be more invested in you, producing higher quality content. For influencers, it shows that the brand trusts them completely and opens up new collaboration opportunities. Find ways you could work with an influencer in the long term. How could they help explore new avenues, such as brand ambassadorships or product collaborations? This way, you're more likely to tap into their influencing power. Your brand should be represented by people who truly believe in your product or service. So consider building a great partnership, and the influencer will become a lifelong fan and ambassador, continuously sharing how much they love your product or service. Define your influencer marketing budget. And how do you do that? Check out the factors that contribute to making the budget for influencer marketing. Start with the influencer's reach and the channel the content will be posted on. Also, determine how many posts you want and the kind of post. Estimate how long it will take to create the content and any agency payment that may be included. Keep in mind that the most expensive form of content on Instagram is a video, followed by a reel, and then a photo feed post. Instagram stories, on the other hand, are the cheapest type of content, and they tend to be very effective, as the audience can tap to links and calls to action on the same story, which results in a very organic action. So, even though they only last 24 hours, consider stories for your next influencer campaign if you want to redirect your audience to a call to action. Finally, your budget may also be increased if you want the influencers to make product reviews, organize giveaways, and attend events. Check out past collaborations and the content. When you're choosing your influencer, it's very recommended to look at previous campaigns they've done instead of simply focusing on their number of followers or the engagement rate. Check out how they promoted products or services for other companies and make sure that the content involved aligns with your own. This way, you'll ensure the campaign will be relevant and effective, in addition to the popularity of the influencer. And finally, check out their content to find an influencer with certain expertise in your industry. That is, look for influencers who are not just social media pros, but pros in a real area of expertise. An expert will bring credibility to the campaign, whereas a generic Instagram star that advertises about anything may not be that reliable for the audience. If you want more tips regarding how to choose the right influencer, watch the video that appears on the screen right now. And if you want to learn more about influencer marketing, check out our YouTube channel. Subscribe and click the bell to be notified when we upload new content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.